Hi guys, one of the recent Q&As, loads of you have asked for a tour of the home gym, so I'll show you around. So this is actually a converted garage, so it is just a simple garage room, but I did go through the effort at the start to paint it all. I redid the electrics, put 2 new skylights in, which already existed, but new ones, new windows and PVC doors. I wanted to make it airtight as well. And the reason I wanted to make it airtight was so it's not too cold in the winter. So I've got like the radiator put in, and it stops you doing bench press and getting any creepy crawlies going over your face, which you don't want. So I got it all nice and airtight, which is good. So this is the new setup. This is like just some of the branding we've had done on the wall. I love lions, so that's why I sort of put the lion up there. And we've got the nice green eyes, which is a little bit of Absolute Performance branding. In the corner, this is like all my accessories and stuff. So I've got a fridge. I only like to take a bit of caffeine before training, so I have a fridge with some caffeine drinks. Here I've just got loads of band attachments for warm-ups. I've got like my dipping belts, mini bands, this pad, not to be mistaken for a squatting pad. You should never squat with this on your back. It's for when you use a barbell and you can do like hip thrusts and glute bridges and things like that. So this is just where all my accessories are. This is a really nice attachment as well for a cable which goes onto the squat rack, which I'll show you later. Foam rollers, whiteboards, that's my gym bag, which has got more mini bands and foam rollers in, so if I want to go and train somewhere, I can just pick up my bag and go, and that's got my lifting belts and stuff. A little bit more branding over here, and I've got a full rack of dumbbells going up to 50. This is a really cool attachment actually, so we can have a closer look at this. This is from Absolute Performance as well. That's all it is, but it's like a landmine attachment, so what you do is just put a plate on the floor, you pop that in your plate, and then you can put a bar in there. Let me get this bar out.
So handy with space line there.
This bar is sweet, by the way. Have a close look
at
this bar.
Yeah, it's lush.
So it's a normal silver bar, but it's got black ends, which I don't know why. Only gym monkeys will appreciate that, but that's just such a sweet bar.
It's on brand.
Yeah, on brand. So you pop that in. And I've got some attachments which I'll show, then obviously you've got all your landmine rows.
So good that.
You've got your presses, you've got your core work like this, and it's like a nice 360 swivel, so it's really good, and it's so space saving.
Yeah.
So that's I think about is about a 50 quid piece of kit, and you can get so much out of that, so highly recommend that. So this is also useful as well. This would be a top tip I give you, come a bit closer. So if you see around here, I much prefer trap bars for trap bar deadlifts. My tip would be get a 6-foot trap bar, not a 7-foot. I had a 7-foot before. I try and navigate it around the home gym is a nightmare. Just get a 6-foot trap bar. You can still load it up with plenty of weight, and it's much more efficient from a space point of view. 2 sets of plates, 2.5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25s. I lift the 25s to my leg press. And then this squat rack. The last one I didn't have the arms, didn't have the safety pins. This is so good, not just for squatting, so I can drop on a squat, but I find it really good for if I'm doing bench press. You can do dead stop bench press, you can drop these down a bit, or if you want to do like a seated military press, you've actually got something to rest the barbell on. So that's really handy for multiple uses. Your chin bar, this is like your suspension trainer, so you can do your rows on there, flies, rear flies. And then here is the cable attachment. This I just got from Amazon. Literally just Google cable pulley, home cable pulley system. That is about 50 to 80 quid depending on what time of year you get it.
So worth it though, isn't it?
But I put a pad on the floor, you can load it up, and then under here is where I keep all my attachments. So again, I bought all these attachments myself. Like a rope for triceps, wide grip handle attachment for lat pull downs. You know, a close grip, which is slightly more bicep, but still like a lat pull down. Slam balls in there. Slam balls, I think, are much better. If you get a med ball, they'll bounce back up. And I've seen lots of people slam ball, whack themselves in the face. So if you're going to Google something like that, Google slam ball, not med ball, because they stop dead on the floor. It's much safer. This is a leg press. This isn't from Absolute Performance, but I just got this myself. It's only 1.3 meters wide, so it's a bit shorter. And then in there there's some more cable attachments, and then this is my favourite quote.
The inspo.
So I had to add that quote. If anybody wants to be a beast, it's time to do a beast too. So lots of people talk the talk, they don't walk the walk. So any questions, guys, pop them in the comments below. We'll be monitoring this post over the next few days. So any questions about the home gym, let us know, and we'll get back to you. Hope you enjoyed.